What is your understanding and idea of love?
Love is, of course, a very complex word, though it only has 4 letters. I think it's the basis of life. Without love, there's very little life. When premature babies are held and clothed, they're fed but they're not held. They become sickly and they had a high mortality rate than those that were held. In some form or another, I think we all need love. Animals also need love from their clan or their owner, depending on where they are. I'd go so far as to say that trees and plants need love and appreciation. I say this from experience because years ago, I had a houseplant that I just didn't like. I watered it, I looked after it the same way as my other houseplants. It even had the same window view, but for some reason, I just did not take to that plant. Not surprisingly, it did not do well. Finally, I found a happy home for it with people who wanted it. The plant flourished and even had babies. It was hard to recognise it when I visited my friends. It was a spider plant, by the way. There is a lot more on this subject, and studies from the Finhorn group from Elgon in Scotland. They've done some wonderful studies with plants. I believe everything's energy and everything appreciates love and recognition. Mother Earth and Father Sun appreciate love sent to them. Nothing is really just a rock, so to speak. Everything is a creation and manifestation of love in some form. That is basically how I see things, as a manifestation of love. God being the original source, and as part of God, our creative abilities are another source. I think we create daily, even if it is just getting a job done. We are constantly creating. When we create with love, it changes our creations and the energy associated with them. When you do not love yourself enough, it is hard for you to love others and the manifestations on the planet. You may need more love and give less. You may not even recognize love when you come across it. This is also a process. We are in a process of growing and educating ourselves. We are truly blessed to be here and take on the challenge. The difficulty and confusion comes in is when love is associated with characteristics that are not loving. When people use love to control and hurt others. When we do not love ourselves enough and manipulate others to get more love. Everything has a vibration. Every chair, every rock, every organ, every human and animal. We're made up of composite vibrations that form a complex and whole new vibration. In fact, we're a mass of vibrating atoms glued together with frequencies. We are 90% space, still not very solid at all. I believe love is the highest vibration. When we are in pure love, there's a freedom to be and let others be. There's a clarity of mind and soul. There's an ability to release past karma and forgive perceived wrongs. When we relate with love, there's an ability to communicate beyond words and beliefs. When you love the earth as a being, it enables you to be a child of the earth. We're all children of the earth. We have just lost connection with our mother in the hustle and bustle of modern life and cement. To be with love, you have the absolute freedom to be who you are. I think when you act as one-dimensional beings, by this I mean your focus is only on physical matter, one dimension, then you're more susceptible to fear, isolation, judgment, depression, addiction, and victimization. When you introduce other dimensions into your life, you can shift these patterns to more for fun things. Like joy, happiness, love, confidence, strength, clarity, faith, honesty. So how do you add dimensions to your life? I think by raising the frequency of your thoughts and heart through love. That's the mechanism to raise your energy.
What is to be spiritual?
I think to be spiritual, you start to see how we are all in fact connected, how each one of us has a reason to be here and experience this world in their own way. It may not be a way you understand from an outside perspective or know the reasons for, but it's each person's choice as human beings to live this experience on Mother Earth. At a spiritual level, you can come to grips with each person being their own planet and world. It doesn't mean you don't try to help those who want help, but it means that you respect who they are, even if they don't understand and respect themselves at that point in time. You acknowledge their process. I think on a spiritual level, we've all come here for a reason, for an experience. It is an incredible planet, which I dearly love. So, to be spiritual for me is to think beyond the physical and see the subtle variations and vibrations around us. To use our intuition, to understand at some small level why we've come and what our goals are here on our Mother Earth.